Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are currently flying through time because we've brought time-traveling expert Rusty Cannon with us, who has got. We're departing from the. Were we in Pittsburgh last time? No, yes. We're in St. Louis. We were in St. Louis. Yeah, we're departing from St. Louis on July 30th, and we'll be arriving in Milwaukee on July 28th. I just picked numbers at random. Was I even in the right month? Nope, it's August. Yeah. We departed from St. Louis on August 18th. We'll be arriving in Milwaukee on August 17th, and then waiting 2 days to play. Because Rusty traveled through time. That really happened. Sucks. Yeah, I didn't know the dates. But, to be fair, we really did travel through time. Rusty is starring in Chrono Trigger. And also Brent Sutter. And Milwaukee. Hey everybody, welcome back to MLB The Show 18's Road to the Show. I'm Kyle Snow, that's Chris Miller. We've got to go back. Oh, I should have done We've Got to Go Back Rusty, because it sounds enough like We've Got to Go Back Marty. You know what I mean?
I certainly do. We are 3 stolen bases from 200 on our career.
That's pretty good. We're going to get those.
On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State, we're inside Miller.
The Badger State? That's...
Yeah, dude.
That's stupid. First of all, they're in Is Milwaukee in Wisconsin? I thought Milwaukee was its own state.
No, it's in Wisconsin.
Okay. Also, isn't Wisconsin's whole thing that they do cheese? Shouldn't it be like the cheese state?
Yes, but I'm pretty sure like their calls using the Badgers or something like that.
Yeah. I guess. Okay. They probably totally could have gotten us, but...
You feel it.
You have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single. Yeah, this is definitely part of.
Yeah, because that was, if they went for first, that was a free out. But fuck it, I'll take that.
No, they weren't getting me.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. I thought it went like right to.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana.
Nope.
He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates.
Daryl.
Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, this team could really benefit if Polanco can get it going again. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. Consistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be.
Excuse me, Polanco is not the star of this team. Oh, the double steal?
Let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You fucking dick. What did we do all that for?
Next to bat, Orlando
Stats.
He was hitless in
I guess.
Loss, as were many of his teammates.
Also, I'm making fun of Wisconsin for the Badger State. I think that even though, like, I was gonna say that, like, they have too many states that they kind of have to just, like, phone it in a little bit on some of that stuff. I don't think that that's the issue, now that I'm thinking about it, because Canada only has 10 provinces, 3 territories, but, I don't know about every other province, but we have a pretty stupid slogan in New Brunswick. I'm going to read all the other ones to line up with it, but New Brunswick's is "Be in this place."
Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So it's a ground ball.
That's lame.
It's really bad. However, I think it makes sense. Because nobody likes it here, and they always leave. So they're trying to get people to stay.
That's fair.
It's like, just be here. Be in this place and exist here. But yeah, it's pretty lame.
I just want you guys to move to Ottawa, because it's like...
I'd be down with that. Ontario's probably the best province in the country.
I don't know. Just be like... It's a nice city, and I know we'd hang out lots, so...
Yes. Oh, apparently they actually took that off of the license plates. I just realized
like friends, so...
Yeah.
It's been tough for her with the move. She had to leave everyone behind, right?
Yeah,
so...
Alex did the same thing.
Yeah, but like, I'm not saying it's not the same thing. But like...
Oh, because we like never go to
At
Fredericton.
least she can like see her friends. If she wanted to, like, it's not that far away. When like Alberta is like... I think that's the tough thing for her. Is it's like she can fly there every like maybe 3 or 4 months, and you know her friends are already like, oh, like you moved away from us.
Yeah, and that's fucking. It's harsh when they do that, but it's like, okay, first of all, out west sucks. Out west's a bad time. And second of all, it's not like when you've practiced law, it's not like it's as easy for you to relocate. Like, this was one of the things that we had considered too, and ultimately we ended up coming to my city, but like when we got together, she was just about finished school, and you know, obviously it was going to be a consideration. Like, we stayed apart until she finished school, and then that is looking like it's going to find the gap nicely. I'm a low-skill worker. She's a high-skill worker, right? So wherever she can be is more beneficial because it's much easier for me to find work because there's more opportunities, right? Now, it just so turned out that she lived in a butt-fuck nowhere town that's outside of our city's capital, but our city's capital is really... Or our city's capital, Jesus. Our province's capital is really not that big. It's... If we were making... Like, if we were resetting all the capitals and picking new ones, it would not be Fredericton. It would absolutely be Moncton, size-wise. But Fredericton doesn't have that many jobs because that's also where all the universities are. Like, for the most part, it's like a big university town. So rent is really expensive because like they will charge you an arm and a leg if you're anywhere near the school, which is also near like everything useful in town. And anything low skill is harder to find because students are all looking for that because they all want part-time work, and it's harder to find high-skill jobs because like the pay justification is not there, because if she found an equivalent job, we would still be having less money because we'd have to spend more on shit like rent. So we moved here. One, I already had a job and didn't have to find a new one. Two, you should go back. Two, it was easier for her to find a job here, and three, we end up with more money in our pockets for the same amount of wages. But obviously, it kind of doesn't work out the same way. If you're, you know, if you have a law thing, I'm pretty sure that you can only practice law in Ontario right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it literally... Oh, you are out of showtime. That sound was just an awful sound. Were you banking on Showtime and then you didn't have it?
No, I realized.
Yeah, hit R2 again though. That sound is awful.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that in.
Okay.
Leading off the inning.
3 for 3? Jesus.
They'll need him to get something going here.
How about we need someone else to get something going? I feel like we've been doing our job. But yeah, so like if you were to move out there, one, you'd have to go through hoops to get the same job, like more training or schooling to get the same job that you're qualified for in Ontario. So like that's less efficient in that regard. And like you're pretty tight with your parents. and you're their only kid, so like it makes more sense to stay nearby. Like near enough to go to drive home if you need to. And 3, you're closer to me, which is obviously the most important factor and ultimately what made that decision for you. You're right. Yeah.
There we go. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Oh no, not in time, baby.
And they got him at second.
I mean, the throw was you.
8-4 tonight.
4 for 4, though, is a pretty good spot to be in.
Game from the third inning on and never wavered.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Hangs wind.
I mean, you didn't win, but that was more of the team than you.
It's a fish.
Babs, you've been so good the entire time we've been recording. Don't start with this shit now.
Stepping in, Rusty.
38 homers, dude. How many games do we have left in the season?
Yeah, like 35, 40.
Okay. Do we get into September in regular season?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
usually get to October.
Shit.
Like the first couple days of October.
Okay. Baseball season's really long.
Yeah, it's 162 games.
Yeah. It's really long.
Hit out towards second. Loves it. Throw in time and the
Good
side
try.
overtime.
Rusty
I think I
doing
need
his
some
best.
electrolytes.
Yeah. Take a sip, Chris.
In a scoreless ball game.
Alright.
Coming to the plate now, Rusty Cannon.
Alright.
On top of
Let's
Get
do
on
this.
base, baby.
out victim last time.
Babs, I need you to
Fuck
chill.
that, dude. I have my
With the first
electrolytes.
pitch, here it comes. Line towards center field.
Look at what it does for you.
That's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right.
How
up
are we
there
behind
with
Josh
leaders
fucking
in that
Bell?
department.
Because his batting average is good.
Apparently.
The dude's hitting 314. So.
Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Bell. He reached on a single in his
Oh,
first
3-0. That's a good spot to be in. If you're Josh Bell.
He's running. In there, now the throw.
I'm glad he ate that strike for us.
He's in there easily at second. Cannon leads off second with
Takes away the double play option. That's a smart move, Josh.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. Not in time as he just
Beautiful.
couldn't get in
Josh,
there.
walk yourself to second. Buy yourself something nice.
The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Yeah, but you have to go up against Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco. And their runners at the corners now.
One of our best batters.
Take him deep.
A line shot to third base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double.
That was weird.
Digging in, Rusty Cannon. He singled his last time up.
The problem was, like,
Did he catch it?
it's hard to tell from the replay, like, from my stance, right?
Yeah.
I thought I got by him.
Oh, yeah.
He started to head back, but I had hit him the one the wrong way.
Yeah, no, that was a weird situation. Unfortunate, for sure. I'm not even super mad at Polanco for that one, because, like, that was almost good enough for the ground ball.
Ball chop foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn.
What?
One there, relay to first in time, and just
Wait, he didn't just run for first and let Frazier get there? God damn it.
no runs on a hit, no errors, and
So
no
can we
one
just
left.
talk about this play? Like,
Yeah.
I know we're going to be heavy, but we just...
Yeah, well, it's,
This
yeah,
game
this
is
is,
rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams
Fuck
would be able to
you.
get some.
how do you throw that fast?
But that hasn't been the case.
Catch throw.
Well, look who plays it the right way.
Yeah. I guess we're moving to Milwaukee, Chris.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
I mean, it is my park.
Grounded to short.
It certainly is Chris Miller.
And
Nailed it.
away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Out towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for one.
I always worry that you step off the bag too early.
Not in time as the umpire was
It just looks like it, but
striding in to start the ninth. Rusty Cannon.
Okay.
Look to get something going here, and
this is the most important at bat of the game.
Here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh.
Wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that.
You out, son.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
That's a rough one.
Jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave. Afternoon baseball.
It's okay, man. We got this.
Taking in the switch hitter, Rusty Cannon. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's set and the pitch.
And go.
A change-up right on the outside.
That was a sexy change-up.
Dan Dero, these Brewers,
Yeah,
they begin
a
playing
little higher than I'd want it to
on a
be.
great run of late as they come in winners 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting.
I always thought the super high ones were better home run balls.
They are, but that's what I'm saying. It's not really a good pitch for the pitcher. It wasn't that sexy of a changeup.
Oh, just I mean like they just caught the corner.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir. Pirates lead
That was really good.
and now the Brewers will get
them.
their first cuts. No score. At the
Domingo
plate,
Santana.
as he'll get
Santana.
his first opportunity in this one.
Well, Domingo.
Back up the middle,
Oh,
and that'll find its way into center field for a
just
one-out
didn't get
hit.
that jump he needed.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Well, we're gonna show him they should have sat him out in this night's game too.
On the ground is short.
No, we're not.
The inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Damn it.
Well, there's a case not that
Come on, Rusty.
pitch 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get done.
Okay, at least we got out of it with no
Rusty Cannon, and he could
no
get
real
an
danger.
early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul.
Now, I'm sure these
Yep.
infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So
He
if puts a
certainly
ground
can.
ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hit out towards second.
God damn it.
And that's the second out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Today's fielder's choice day.
To hit. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first.
Pretty much.
See, maybe we get lucky here when we go to steal this base. If the catcher makes an error,
There goes the runner.
we let that guy run in. Oh, or
Drive base hit into
we're
the
making
center
can get
field
home.
gap. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen.
Baby! That was a nice hit. Way to go, Josh.
You cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy.
Ready for another chance? Rusty Cannon. As he's
Oh,
got
come
a chance
on.
to tie this ball game up with that
Yeah,
equalizing
third.
run just 90
Yeah, we have sac fly as an option, but we've been hitting ground balls all day.
on the ground out to second.
It counts.
Over to his
Sacrificial ground ball.
to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in.
We're 0 for 3, but all 3 of those at bats have gotten things done.
Striding Riding in once again, Rusty Cannon, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Yeah. And several stolen bases. And a run.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
This is the best 0 for 3 game I think that you could have.
Good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. That's a
Oh, he throws hard. Okay.
Certainly does, Chris.
This reliever throw it a lot.
and
Run!
one gets away.
You can't.
No? Why not?
By rule, if there's a guy on first, you can't.
So now
Oh, really? Okay.
stepping in and
Yeah,
ready
because
for
in case he
another
doesn't
shot,
want to
Rusty
advance.
Cannon. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much.
Okay. Well, at least they got to move.
Opportunity to make amends.
Again, we still did something useful.
They need you like they need it right here. You have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right
0 for
now,
5,
Units
baby.
all that matters.
You should really not score, man.
Wait, we lost?
Offensive performances in this one, but
Of course we did.
one turned
Man, that guy really should have run for it, shouldn't he?
He's our top player of the game.
What a dick.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon.
Man, this team really has fallen off in like the last half of the season. We were over 500 for a little while, and we're like not even close anymore.
League entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing line
That's nice.
drive. That's going to be trouble.
That's going to be double trouble.
Hard. He's digging for second.
Maybe triple? No, double
And
trouble.
He's not stopping.
Oh.
He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
He certainly will.
It's always nice to get
He
something
certainly
in the
will.
first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your
Boom.
cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not
All right.
the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to
Not gonna go for it?
on one of the best
You have
teams
faith in
baseball
Josh?
right now. This
2
team has
outs.
played
I don't know.
so well.
Yeah.
Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Cannon at second with 2 down.
Come on, Rusty. Come on, Josh. You got to run fast. He's got to hit something hard.
So a full count now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good battle. Count remains full.
That was weird.
Another full offering on its way. And another foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
All we need is an error. All we need is an error.
The catch, and
No
that
error.
will retire the side. So
Yasmani
stepping in,
Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal. He's a guy looking to
Grandal.
break out in a big
Slow.
way.
Like really slow.
Getting the results
Good.
for his
Like, I
That's a
think he's
double
got, like
play.
single-digit speed.
Up
Can you actually check that?
space. And now they'll tag him out
No.
between first and
When he
second. It's a
runs,
double
that's how
play.
I know.
Okay.
Trying
I'm
to
just
Probably
curious if
can.
you could see like his actual. Yeah, so I'm just curious. Okay, there you go. There he is.
6.
Yep. Hey, but his stealing is 7. Yeah, you were not kidding. He really is slow. He makes Edwin look like the Roadrunner. 13, so much better.
Ball into straightaway left. Yelich is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, here we go. It's him again. Can you race him to first?
Sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop.
You know what?
Saves an error.
if the ball was like in the direction of first and you had to run to pick it up, it wouldn't be impossible.
And they'll need him to get
It wouldn't
something
happen.
going here.
It wouldn't be likely.
To him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left.
Skied.
Yelich is under it. And that's
They always look so awkward because like that one doesn't look like it goes out at all. It just looks like it goes straight up in the air.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Is he hitting every ball at us?
Far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first as they get the.
You know how you know that guy's slow? Frazier took his time in the pass to us, and he still got him.
Digging in once again, Rusty Cannon. He flew out in his last at bat.
He did the sexy spin move.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want
Step
to forget about
off! Sweet, hot School of Rock reference from 2003 with that one.
pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fast
Come on.
That movie is okay. It still holds
You know,
up.
you look at this hitter, he doesn't care
It's not
about being
bad.
down 0-1. He doesn't care about having
Jack
I'm
Black's
not a
very
huge
charming.
Shaq Rock man, but he can be funny.
He's charming in that movie, and
I like him in that movie.
yeah,
I
And the
actually
kids
hate
are-
Tropic Thunder.
yeah, the kids are all right. And I think Mike White did a very good, very solid job in that one as Ned Schneebly. Sarah Silverman was very
She reminds me
unlikable.
of Shane.
Mike White, a little bit. I'll buy that. Okay, I don't know what that was for, but sure. Let's take a quick. What we got here? Yeah, 980 fielding is just not going to do it. All those errors, Chris. But Jesus Christ, we're 2 RBIs, we're 2 homers away from our goals. 310's not a bad batting average. Damn it, Seager. Yeah, still leading in triples by not even close. Second in home runs. How are we doing in, third in RBI? We weren't even on the list for runs, were we? Over double the next guy in. Oh, no, we are. We're fifth. I'm sorry. Okay.
One back a third.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Versus
Not
on
even
bases.
over double the next guy in stolen bases. Slugging percentage
Still
of the
first in
league.
slugging percentage.
Just barely, though. We have been hitting a lot of
We're
ground balls.
second.
Yeah.
In WAR, we're second.
Yeah, 6.8 games. Although, wow, Seager's really popped past us.
He's had a year.
Yeah, he really has. Look how cocky he is there, too. He's like, he knows. He's like, I don't have to show up for the rest of the season, and I'm good.
He's 26. Look at his contact.
Okay. So, and he's 26 in 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's just a kid. So he'd be like 22 now. Man, I'd like to be making several $1 million a year. That'd be pretty
Jeez,
dope.
look at the seasons he's had. Holy crap.
Yeah. The rest of those are his real seasons.
There you go. There's the money he makes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Yeah,
Hold
he's
on, we
really...
get to see how much Trout makes now.
Yeah, we certainly do. Well, Trout has less of a WAR than Seager does.
What do you mean?
He has a lower WAR than Seager did. Trout's been like leading like both leagues for a while,
No.
but just barely.
Seager's actually been beating him all year long. Trout's just
No, but I
close
mean
to that.
every other year.
Oh,
Trout's
yeah.
been like not even close. Like this is the first year. I mean,
Look at the power.
Yeah.
By the way, he's only 29 at this point.
Yeah, so he's also younger than we are.
Look at those contracts.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He's got a 9-year contract signed.
In the 9th year, he makes $37 million.
0.3. Don't forget about the extra 300,000. Are these his actual tweets? Because these are from 2018. You know, hang on. Leave it here for a second. I'm going to look at
I think
this.
they actually are.
I'm going to go... What's his Twitter handle? At Mike Trout? Okay.
Yeah.
That's not how you spell Trout, Kyle. His Twitter picture is like him and a lady. Yep, Boston, June 25th. Kansas City, and a bunch of planes. Go back to Trout again for a second. I need to see his Twitter. Yep, Kansas City, June 25th. Oh, I'm sorry, June 24th. Oof, they're a little bit off. They got the dates wrong by one day. Big thanks to, yep, Sports Drink Shenanigans, Anaheim. Yep, those are his real tweets. Also, it links to a Facebook page. Is this his actual, like his personal Facebook page, or is this... Yeah, this is his... Oh, no, okay. He still has like a public figure Facebook page. Same thing, him with a very hot lady. I think it's the same lady as the Twitter one, but the lighting is really poor in the Twitter one. It's coming off the light. Like, it's almost like he doesn't know how pictures are meant to be taken because he's too busy being really good at sports. That dude. I could use that dude's money. But yeah, that'll do it for this one, Chris. That's kind of cool that they have their actual tweets. Doesn't really make any sense when it's supposed to be 2021 and we're seeing tweets from 2018, but that they actually have updated tweets from these guys. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. And next time, we'll work towards concluding the season. See you guys then.